And Omar ibn al-Khattab used to notice that Abu Bakr used to go in a different direction from his home every morning, early in the day. So one day Omar started to follow him, and he saw Abu Bakr visiting a house, and he spent some time there, and after the sun was up, he left the house. So this caused confusion in the mind of Omar. He said, what was he doing? So he went and he knocked on the door, and a rather old lady, elderly, frail, and blind, actually answered the door. So Omar said, who's that visitor coming to see you every day? And she said, I don't know who he is. May Allah reward him.
Wow.
He cleans my house, swaps my clothes, and maybe he would cook some food for breakfast. Wow. And then he leaves. And Omar said, does he do this every day? And she said, yes, every day. May Allah bless this man. So Omar then explained that this was the Khalif in Islam.
Wow.
So, but this really exemplifies what Islam is all about. You know, here was the head of state, an international statesman, military leader, and strategist, busy with the multiple affairs of state, but conscious and aware of the basic needs of every single person and responsible for those needing help. So really it's carrying the responsibility of this hadith. You know, there's no right for the son of Adam except in the three: a house, a garment, and bread and water. So these are the basic rights for, you know, every human being, the son of Adam. Christian, Jew, Muslim, no faith, it doesn't matter. Food, shelter, and clothing. And of course, the ulama, the scholars, they will add to that education, healthcare, and of course, security to these basics. So again, so the notion of poverty is not some vague statistic looking at relative rates of poverty by region. The Millennium Commission, around the turn of the century, they put plans to make poverty history. And they gave timescales of 15 years, which they failed to meet. And they failed miserably. Yet it can be done, and it can be done with the right political will and action. I mean, if I give you a really contemporary example, at the time of lockdown here in Britain in March 2020, then Prime Minister Boris Johnson stood up on our televisions and he said, we just want you to go and stay at your home. Now, when it was raised with him that many thousands in Britain, again, this is Britain, which is the fifth wealthiest country in the world, that many thousands in Britain don't actually have a home, they are homeless. Wow. They're sleeping rough on the streets at night. So the plans for lockdown were effectively in disarray. So they actually sorted it out. Within 1 week, within 7 days, everyone that was homeless was given a home. So hotels, hostels, other places, and the basics of food and clothing.